Oh, I think it's just a hell of a willing Argentinian team, and this time of the Rugby Championship, injuries plays a big role, and squad depth plays a big role. And they went over 6-2, and they got a couple of injuries. We also got 3 or 4 injuries, and there's a few things that we did stupidly, just giving them tries. A yellow card and Cheslin's drop goal from within the dead ball area. So. Yeah, we are happy because we know this is a very good Argentinian team, and we had to sort out a lot of things at half time because the game, even I thought at minute 40, the game wasn't dead and buried, but some individual players, the team obviously, I thought both teams were up for it and wanted to play really well, but then I thought also some individual brilliance made massive difference in this game.
No, I think Coach said it there. We knew how much, like I said in the week, it's a semi-final, and we know how good Argentina is, and we knew how much it would be tough in the game. But the mistakes that we made, we felt, we gave so many opportunities, penalties, and also tries to them. But the positive things was how we responded after that. Even when Chesn dropped the ball and they scored, Sasha fighting for the kickoff, and then we kick off, and the mentality of the boys, it was really strong. I didn't have to say much, and seeing PT take the lead, the Jasper, all the guys that have played a lot. That was really good. It wasn't like me saying something. Everybody put input through that. Even the guys that are not playing, the coaching staff had simple messages for us, and then we just went out there and we tried and be as disciplined as we could, especially because we lost Malcolm in the start of the first half. So yeah, that was the positive for the team. All the mistakes we made, we're able to fight back, but obviously we want to lessen those mistakes next week.
Yeah, I think nobody can disagree that it was brilliant on a day. And that's what we always try to say, if you just put somebody in there consistently and expect him just to be world class, it doesn't just happen over time. So you grow a little bit against New Zealand, you go a little bit against Australia, and then you grow against Wales or whatever. And I think he's only on 11 caps or something like that now. So, but I thought Dukes helped him a hell of a lot, and Damien Willemse played well, and Mani came on. So there was a lot of guys that played well. I think obviously none of us can disagree that Sasha was man of the match, and he did incredible things on the field. But if you think the lead up to where he was today, there was many mishaps and bad kicking. I'm not talking in this game, I'm meaning other games that he played. And that's just, I think sometimes we must give guys chance to build their reputation, to build their skill set at test match level. And he's definitely doing that. And there's a hell of a lot of people helping him. But Mani, Damien, Tony, everybody. So Andre, nobody can argue that was really good. Well, it's very simple what he did wrong. He didn't try and kick a short kick-off. He just wanted to kick the ball to the guy who's kicking off. But it's a legal try. He dropped goal it. So, and they were 5 meters away and they caught it. So a bit of a brain fart.
At least he scored a try.
No, he did many other things great in the game. So I think I've done stupid things like that when I was playing, and all of us has. But you have to remember all the brilliant things that he also does. So I think we can forgive him for that 7 points. I think the first thing that we realised is that because Australia didn't win, Argentina would think they were in with a chance, or not think they were in with a chance. And if they scored 5 points in this game, they were really in the mix. If Australia won, they would have been out of it. So I think the first thing we took out of that is, hey, let's just grind this game out and win. And I think if you saw the first half, we took the penalties, they took the penalties, and you never know when it's going to open up. So we really didn't try to open it up right from the beginning because we just wanted to have a win. We could always try next week to get 5 points or whatever the law might say. But the most important thing that was Argentina. I thought God must have had belief from that result because, if they beat us here, even not even for 5 points, they would have been on 13. And then next week, if Australia beat New Zealand and they beat us again, they would have been in the mix. So it was more for us to know how desperate Argentina would have been on the day. I think that was probably helping, motivating us even more.
No, I thought it was amazing. Not just in the in the way he scored tries and all those kind of. I think the way he controlled the game, control and balance, and I think the guys around him, as coach said, they helped him a lot in making decisions. But I think when we click as a team, every single player, within our system is able to show who they are, and that's what the coaches always speak to us about it. They pick us for a certain reason. We all have a point of difference, and one of these is running with the ball. But he didn't just run as well, and other players have to be in positions for him to get in the places that he got to. And I thought he kept his head cool, and he put us in the right places. And yeah, he was really amazing today. He took charge, he took leadership as we wanted him to. And I thought that was really what stood out for me today. All the guys, we believe in our team in shared leadership. There's not one leader who runs everything. Everybody plays their role. And I saw so many different people who came out of the shells today when the chips were down or when we made a mistake. It wasn't just one voice changing something. And also guys who are experienced were able to listen to guys who have less than a double number of caps. And that's what makes our team special. And that's what he's tried to make sure in this group. From the first day he made me captain and make sure everybody was in charge, so I didn't have to take all the burden and all the pressure. And you're seeing younger guys with one cap who are able to take charge and tell us. We keep quiet and we listen to them. So that was powerful today, and I thought, yeah, Sasha was really amazing, and hopefully we can continue next week. Yeah. For us as a team, it might not look like it, even though we're going down. We always believe. We never go in any game with any doubt, and no matter what's happening in the game, because we've been ahead by 22 points against Australia, and then they came back and we lost that game. But we've been behind too, and we're able to fight back. So we do draw strength and energy from those moments that came in. But we also know Testament game, it's an 80-minute game. So all of those things that we go through in the season, they help us through each and every single game. And when chips are down or it looks like we're not going to win, we know what to draw strength from, and also when we're leading, we are able to humble ourselves and remind each other, on the next job. And that's the biggest thing in our team. Whether we score or they score against us, what's the next thing? Where can we find a way to change momentum? And that comes from the coaches all the way to the doctors and everybody. We're all on the same page, and I think that's what keeps us going.
Lloyd, look, a perfect world is you put Jesse in, you put Damien Willems at 12 and he clicks with Kane, and you put Damien Darlende in with Kane and he clicks, Chesson goes off, Kane goes to the wing, Gaza got injured, Sasha goes to fullback, Mwani goes to 10. So what we are trying to do is build not just combinations, is build the understanding of everybody, how we try to play. And look, we've won nothing yet in this rugby championship. So, and we've one win, one loss against New Zealand and Australia. And I know we are here on along now, but you know how tough these Argentinian mindsets is. So we still have to go and win next week. But like Krappies, I thought he really sped up the game when he came on. And I mean, Alcubis has done a great job the past 3 games for us. But then you got Faf still there, you got Ground who was injured for the game, Oxford was injured, Buan slotted in nicely, Marco slotted in nicely, Sia got taken off. So what we're really trying to create is that just not some combinations work, that all of our combinations work, and I guess that's starting to click. Because that takes time as well, just to swap in and out, and everybody still are in sync. But you know how quickly that can also change, so we won't get too carried away by this. We're flying tomorrow, they're flying tomorrow, and we're playing at Twickenham, and we have to win that game to win the rugby championship. Otherwise, it's just another rugby championship.